join us on Saturday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern for Our Worlds with Elizabeth Rose on the Hazy Radio Network.
As he stood above the guns, lose me. Oh. Ask me if I'll dance, but you already know it's a bit obvious. Am I standing too close? The conversation, but not what you say. The time for talk is over, so go lead the way. Begin, begin, begin. It's your arms around my shoulders, your breath in my ear. I feel so alive, just having you near. The light in your eyes has taken me in. For the rest of the night, I'll forget everything. Oh, there's only you now.
Welcome back to the Rock and Roll Psychic Radio Show with your host, Andrew Brewer.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks once again for tuning in to Rock and Roll Psychic Radio. I want to once more thank our guests, the first hour, Amy and Theresa Pierce. What did you think of them? That was pretty amazing, isn't it? I mean, truthfully.
I was fascinated by it because I relate to it. I related to every bit of it. I lived it. so I understand everything that she was talking about. The synchronicity to it, how you separate yourself from it. Yeah, I lived it. So I thought it was fascinating. So I'm going to get a hold of her and talk to her.
Yeah, it was really fun for me because once I had seen that TV show, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to. Like, I immediately that day looked up Amy Pierce and she's on Facebook. Add her on Facebook, and I'm gonna add her mom. And I did that whole thing. And I've been trying to connect with him for a long time, so it was good to have a chance.
Excellent segment. Good job.
Second hour, we're going to shift gears a little bit. And I have friends on, dear friends of mine. These are people I've known for a long time. I love them. We have done tons of things together. And I came up with a concept for us, the name, but it was really a concept I stole from others, called the Social Justice League. And I want to give you a little background on Social Justice League. Years ago, back in 2007, there used to be a online radio network called Now Live. And so I had a radio show on Now Live, and that's how I connected with Allie Chesley. And Allie Chesley was on a radio show on Now Live called Two Crazy Psychics. And I showed up, because I'd been a corporate executive like the day before, pretty much. So I showed up in that chat room and started talking, and then I called in one time, and before long, the crazy psychic that was there was gone, and I took his place, and he was all worried that I was going to steal Allie, which is exactly what happened. There was another radio show on, Now Live was a pretty interesting place, and there was an amazing radio show on Sunday afternoons called Road to the White House. And there was this man that did Road to the White House. I was really drawn to him. I just liked him right off. And his name is Ronn Jordan. And so Ron also had a co-host, and then I would show up, and I would call into a show and start talking. Before long, she was gone, so I stole Allie and Ron both. So my first connection with the first member of the Social Justice League was with Ron Jordan. So Ron and I did radio shows together, and we did shows, political shows. One day, Ron invites a man on, fascinating guy. I never heard of before. I mean, fascinating guy. And he went by the name Aquaman Ocean Defender. Well, Aquaman Ocean Defender was a former Navy SEAL, and this boy knew his stuff. And I mean, I said a lot of scary stuff about the economy and, housing, crashes and unemployment. It was like unicorns and bunnies compared to what John was talking about, because I was like, oh my God. So Aquaman Ocean Defender, John Koehler, was the three of us then joined forces for a long time, and we did the Social Justice League. So this went on for several years. Later, so the original Social Justice League was Ron, John, and me. But into our lives comes a very special, magical man, and his name is Jost van Dyke. It's funny because all my friends go, oh, your friend Jost. They can't say Jost. Your friend Jost is so interesting. He's so smart. He's just fascinating. I'm like, yeah, he's fine. Now, oh my God, Jost is like, so I hear about Jost nonstop for years. So anyway, so Jost is an amazing artist, an amazing intellect, kind of an amazing guy. So the three of us, the three of them and me, are sort of it's like the Three Musketeers now became the Four Musketeers. So I want to welcome my guests this evening for the second hour, Renegade, Ron Jordan, Aquaman Ocean Defender, John Koehler, and I don't know what superhero name I would give Jost, but the amazing Jost van Dyke. So, gentlemen, thank you. You know I love you. And thank you for joining me again and coming to hang out. How are you?
Oh, I love it, brother. I love being on the air with you anytime, any place, anywhere.
Thank you. Thank you, Ron. John, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. I just got home from work about 40 minutes ago. Couldn't wait to get out of there and get here. I share Ron's sentiment. I love you guys. Anytime, anywhere. I'm in there. I'm ready to go.
And the amazing Jost. Jost, are you there?
I am. I don't know if I can quite live up to the PR.
Oh, my God.
I'm thrilled to be here, and I'm thrilled to be in the company of John and Ron and yourself. So thank you. Thank you for having me on.
Well, you're welcome. I'm not lying and exaggerating. I mean, I can't tell. I mean, it used to be, this is even when I lived in Canada, a few years ago. People go, it was you and Brian Hunter. Nobody cared about anybody else, it seems like. But all I heard about was you and Brian Hunter. Oh, my God, do you know them? I go, yeah, I know them. Oh, my God, they're so interesting. I mean, that Brian Hunter's like so fascinating. And Jost, even I go, his name's Jost. Jost is like so incredible. He's so smart. I don't understand anything he says, but he just fascinates me. So I was just like, so I'm not making this up. So, but I want to talk a little bit about the Social Justice League and the things that we did. And Ron and I kind